What is going, Navy? We back at it again with some more Beyond Dragon Ball Super. Merno. Look. Merno, he came out swinging, bro. Standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Killed his brother. Killed the god Destruction Universe 8. Like, oh my god, bro. It was flawless victory, bro. Nigga was not even trying. And now he's fighting his adopted brother type shit because that nigga nose does not look like everyone else's nose, bro. That nigga is adopted, bro. That nigga is adopted. Don't at me. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna do 2 episodes. I don't know, cause these videos be kind of short, low key. But yeah, this one's on a little bit on the shorter side. I'm gonna do another one. Also, we got Sparking Zero today, which might be out first before y'all even see this one. So yeah, I don't know who the hell they about to show, but I cannot do it. Hey, put Merno as a mod, Sparking Zero. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, give it up with a like, man. Comment down below and subscribe. Road to 3K. So you're not subscribed, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Fireball Alex. That came out wrong. Fireball Patreon, Twitch, and again, channel link in the description. What the fuck did I just say? Anyway, subscribe to Alex. Give bro to 2 million. What the hell that? Anyway, that drunk tea or energy drink or some coffee or something. Something. Anyway, let's dive on the limits of life tested. Universe 3
As our story kicks off with Merno having to oversee the god of destruction of Universe 3 bleeding out in front of Kapari, Merno
he shish kebab that nigga, yeah.
Seems like your friend is in need of your assistance, Kapari. If you don't hurry and save him, your precious destroyer is going to bleed to death. So what exactly are you going to do? With Moscow shown having to bleed out due to Kapari's staff having to be used against Moscow courtesy of Merno, as Moscow was shown trying to pull himself out of being impaled, he then went on to utter, "Kapari, help me," with the angel Kapari having to respond, "What have you done? You're evil. You must be stopped right now. Your actions cannot continue. I will not allow for this to stand."
Then
Merno
do
responding,
something.
"Then make me." As he then went on to speed blitz right in front of his brother, he then went on to add, "Allow me to pay you back for turning your back on me when I needed you traitors the most." And with Merno having to move in so fast that Kapari wasn't even able to see him, he then quickly followed up by kneeing his brother in the stomach by telling him,
not in the sternum.
"Solitude and knowledge, isn't that what you always stood for? To be one of the most intellectually gifted among our race, yet you did nothing to help me. Let me remind you of who I am. The greatest of the angels, the most ruthless and powerful among the Grand Priest's children. You angels have all become laxed in your positions of power, lazy and unwilling to stand for any sort of change, whereas I never was. I always improved no matter what it was I was doing. You knew this day would come. You knew I'd come for you.
I've been the same shit, low-key, no cap. I'm saying, so, I'm telling you, don't give me powers, but don't give me any type of kind of power, bro.
Finger out and breaking his brother's fall by telling him, "Oh no, brother, I'm not finished with you. We aren't training anymore. Those days are long behind us. I helped you and watched you grow into being selected to become the assistant of Universe 3. And now, I am hereby revoking your duties as protector." And as Merno then reels his brother back in, he then ended up connecting another solid shot to Kapari's stomach with a knee, as he then went along to tell him, "For the shame you've brought me, for turning your back on me against children. Clueless children who see us all as pawns in their game. You would rather protect them when they could end your life at any given moment if they just so choose to. I vowed to return, did I not? You knew that I was able to split my soul into several pieces to survive being erased.
Horcrux? The fuck?
Knowledge." And with Kapari shown dropping down onto the ground, he then went on to ask, "How could you be so clouded by your own pride to see that what you're doing is wrong? They had every reason to remove you from power, Merno," with Merno responding, "And why? Because I had my own vision of what I believe the multiverse should be? Because they found pride in my heart that it justifies their action? I find your faith in mortals along with these pathetic gods of destruction to be disgusting. You'd rather be told what to do than create your own path. to be told how to think or
That
be
nigga still
destroyed.
on a spike,
That
bro.
method of rulership ends here
Leaking out.
with me. After splitting my soul, it took millions of years to collect myself, to create clones and become a shell of who I was, in order to grow and seek out greater strength in order to be reborn. Did you really think I wasn't going to come back? With Kapari then having to slowly be shown standing up by addressing Moscow by telling him, "Moscow, I'm coming.
No,
Please
you're not.
hang in there.
Pause.
Do not die on me." But it was at that moment where Merno
Nah, you
went
about
on
to
to
die.
stomp down on Kapari's hand by telling him, "Saving your puppet is not an option for you right now. Merno, you have forsaken your family and have massacred trillions of life forms," says Kapari. "No matter how powerful you've become, I will not allow you to continue destroying the multiverse."
See,
As right then and
you
there, what
say
Kapari
that-
does is he blasts Merno directly in the face and having to create an opening to get to Moscow as quickly as he
And he
could.
caught you
as he
by
attempted
the
to do so,
cankles.
Kapari then went on to shout, "I will revive you, Moscow. Hang in tight. You will not draw your last breath today." But through the smoke, an arm went on
Yeah,
to
he
reach
will.
on out by grabbing Kapari by the leg by
Yeah,
telling
he
him,
will.
"Yes, he will."
Yeah.
And so will you.
I didn't even see that. I
Impressive.
didn't even see that. I'm looking,
That
I'm
one
looking, but I didn't even
actually
see that. I'm looking at the
hurts,
bottom.
but I promise you that you will not be able to do that again. As Merno then went on to slam his brother down on the ground, he then continues, "He has front row seats to your destruction." As Merno is then shown walking off, he is also then shown dragging his brother across the ground by telling him, "Korn was the first, and now you will be the second to perish."
Oh my
A
God.
message to the Grand Priest that the bell that has rung cannot be silenced. This world will fall, your destroyer will fall, and you will fall. I taught you what you know. You cannot escape the reality that you are about to face, but luckily for me, I never taught you everything I know. No, that would have been a problem. And as he then went on to toss Kapari right in front of him, Merno stood tall by having to face down his brother, with Kapari having to tell Merno, "How did you come back this powerful? How were you able to avoid being detected by the Omni Kings and the Grand Priest?" With Merno responding, "By reassembling my soul from the pieces I split in order to reconstruct my original body. I had my clones drain all of the power I needed from the multiverse to feed it back to me. It took millions of years to complete, but my plans never faded.
God damn,
I
old ass
sealed
nigga.
myself in a realm where no one could look or find me. The dimension of infinite darkness, a realm similar to the demon realm. And now that I am complete, I have no rival."
Which
My
I
body
cannot
is
wait to
unbreakable.
see in Daima, low key, bro. I really cannot wait to see the Demon Realm in Daima. I really can't. I want to see. I just want to see what the hell. I just want to know what the hell we're gonna see in there, bro. Because that's uncharted territory.
And along with an unbeatable body, I also possess an unbreakable mind, collected through countless battles throughout the multiverse. The purpose of restarting creation, one that will suit my liking, with Kapari responding, "The Grand Priest has already informed the multiverse of your arrival. He is likely now going to also step forward against you, which you know is a death sentence once he arrives. They asked you to relinquish this mindset of domination and pride. Before they took action, they questioned you and you lied. You turned on us before you faced your judgment, and soon you will face it again," with Merno sticking his hand out by responding,
Oh, shit.
"This time will come, but in the meantime, it will be you who will face judgment. You have no
That
idea
is your
what
sibling,
it
bro."
took for me to reach this point." And as we only then get flashbacks of Merno's history, he then went on to tell his brother, "Throughout my time, I stood against the multiverse's mightiest warriors. As I battled each one, I used them to..."
What the fuck? Was this a clone? No. This had to have been a clone. Yeah. This had to have been a clone. Yeah. This one of those clones. Yeah, because I got mine got mixed. That nigga said millions of years. I'm like, okay, then why the fuck you fighting against Topo and Jiren and Goku? You feel me? I'm like millions of years. What the hell? Okay, clone. Yeah, it's got to be one of those clones. Yeah. Oh my god. Dang, he was a bad bitch before. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
to draw out what I needed from them, to seek out greater strength and to take it from them. I could have slaughtered them all, but little did they know that each battle was a trap in getting what I wanted from them, to study them before my arrival, to know who was a threat and who was prey. Since my time, I was amazed to see the warriors that were spawned since my departure, and each one of them was pushed into giving me what I came there for without them knowing. I was baffled to see them stand as one, to see how despite their odds they still fought back. It was all but a game to me, and to add on to my fun, I killed in order to motivate them further. To see mortals reach levels on par or beyond the gods was a testament of why all life must be destroyed and restarted. And even then, to restore the full nature of who I was, I needed to push them into giving me everything I needed, to take their energy and apply it onto myself. If a mortal or god was destroyed, then it was just collateral damage. My clone successfully destroyed several mortals and gods alike, until the angels stepped in to reverse the damage done. But I was watching everything, every timeline, every universe. It was all to be examined and absorbed. So I watched and I waited for the perfect time to emerge. They have given me the power I needed on top of already possessing the angelic power that I do. To become unbeatable is to know your opponents. All of them. So I fought and I studied and I experienced to see what I would be facing. That way, when I returned, that nobody would stand in my way. And that's exactly what I did. And when I knew my time of resurrection drew closer, I ordered for any remaining cattle to be slaughtered. And so I grew in the darkness, watching. I encountered many, good and evil alike, and drew what I needed from my battles with them. Although a few caught my eye in potentially becoming my next gods of destruction to a new multiverse, their answers were all the same. You and I both know that Universe 13 housed the greatest warriors and life forms in the multiverse, and because the Omni Kings were in a bad mood, they ripped it all away. Then me, in tossing me aside like trash, as though I never mattered, as though I was but an insect to them. With those I saw, they turned me away just as the Omni Kings had turned me away, just as the Grand Priest had turned me away. All I knew was pain. All I knew was darkness and destruction. My ideas ripped away. My ambitions ripped away. My visions ripped away. Everything I trained for and everyone I was overseeing ripped away. I was lucky to have survived, but I knew it was possible. If I split my spirit into several bodies, then I could not be destroyed. Only the current vessel which has been targeted can be. And since I had to separate my soul into other bodies, my main one was destroyed. And so, I began to rebuild. One by one, just as mine fell, you will all follow down that path of destruction. Every single one of you, until it's ripped away. And when it's all over, it will start again, with me as its king, with me as its supreme god. A king who is fair and a king who is powerful. One who will give back to those who deserve it and destroy those who don't. I know where the Omni Kings are. Once their playpens are destroyed, they will be
not their playpens
to destroy them and my father. That is the goal. I fell once before, I will never fall again. On my honor, on my life, I will never see defeat again. Now, brother. Any last words? With Kapari responding, "You have absolutely lost your mind, Merno." Poor choice of words, Merno says, but then Kapari quickly slips under right in between Merno's legs by then telling him, "You may be more powerful than me, but I didn't forget about what it took to get the better of you. I will fight you to the death to see this through." As Merno responds, "So you increased your speed. So what? You're fighting a losing battle and most certainly an
and so
unwinnable
what?
war. With Kapari attempting to kick Merno from behind, what
so
Merno ended
what?
up doing was Merno ended up quickly ducking under and having to avoid his kick, and as Kapari went on the attack, he then went on to continue. You may think you have all the answers, but you're forgetting one very important thing here, is that I also taught you a few things as well. With Kapari then shown rocking Merno in the face, he then continues, you should remember that I have the ability to rapidly increase my movements. And with Merno shown having to take a step back and breaking the ground beneath him, Kapari then once more went on the attack by punching Merno in the face by telling him, you will not destroy this universe. And with Merno having to maintain himself and breaking his fall, he was quickly able to maintain his composure by responding, my. At least you still remember your fighting roots. That wasn't half bad. A bit painful, but that won't get you anywhere against me. At least you've proven to be more of a challenge than Korn was. Yeah, Korn, that's not saying much.
Yeah.
Are you holding back, or is this really the limit of your power? I wonder. Interesting. So you say you can increase your movements during battle, correct? Thousands of times, no. Perhaps billions of times over, is that right?
He ain't say all that, big dog, hold on.
I could also do the same thing. With Kapari responding, you're bluffing. That's one of my signature moves, but then Merno does exactly that by having to speed blitz right beside Kapari by telling him, still think I'm bluffing, you buffoon? I emulated your fighting tactics, remember? Now enough with these games. It's time we turn your lights off. For good.
I'm good, bro. I paid my bills, bro. Damn.
Merno's Revenge manga chapter
I paid my light bill.
Comes to a close. Now, it would only appear that Merno is now looking to end the fight against his brother Kapari.
And this nigga still shish kebab, bro. 16 minutes, y'all doing it, y'all. We definitely do another one. This nigga is still shish kebab. Low key, he probably already dead. You know what I'm saying? All that talking bro was doing, he probably already kicked the bucket. To be honest. Okay, let me see. We got 45 minutes of Sparking Zero. Can't wait. Oh, let me go on the actual website. Right. Bleach. I hope that game is good, bro. I gotta play the Bleach game, bro. I really do, bro. I have to play it. I know because they dropped the Yodoichi trailer yesterday. I'm like, okay, Yodoichi, my baby girl. I gotta see Soy Phone, my other baby girl. I gotta see Nell. I gotta see my baby girl Harry Bell. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see all of it. Hopefully go into 1,000-Year Blood War. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. And all in due time. Hurry up, bitch. I'm going straight to the next episode. Oh, wow, that's loading up. Nah, that nigga dead. That nigga is dead. D-U-D. That nigga is dead. Hold on. One last glimmer of hope into the time channel. That's what I'm saying, bro.
As our
Universe
story
3.
continues
Ah,
with
shit.
Goku and Vegeta having to be shown speaking and
Go
consulting
on.
with the rest of the Z fighters about Merno, Gohan further went on to ask his father, do you really think this will help us, Dad? What am I if not even you or Vegeta could take this guy head on and win? Maybe you two should just go and take as much time as you need to get stronger. With Goku responding, you are still an asset that we need, Gohan. With the right amount of training, you can be pushed into achieving great levels of power that could really help us in this fight. We still need you, with Vegeta also chiming in by telling Gohan, you also have a lot of fighting experience that could be useful to us. It's better to get stronger rather than remain where you currently are.
True.
At least inside, you will be able to go all out against us without the need of holding back either. And with Frieza sinisterly also having to overhear this, he then went on to chime in, no holding back, huh? So this means that if I kill you as a result of our training, then it was clearly an accident, right? At least then you wouldn't have to worry about dying in battle against the Angel if you already died against me during our training.
Bro, I'm gonna beat
some nerve, Frieza, says Vegeta.
Dog walk this nigga, bro. Dog walk this nigga, bro. As soon as y'all step inside, dog walk down. Put this nigga in his place, cause he be talking out the mouth too goddamn much.
With or without your help. Nobody told you to come here and
You
coexist
know what I'm
with
saying?
us.
You think Vegeta
You
was
were
bad
just
with
a
the trash
casualty
talking?
by Merno, who just so happened to have come here after he nearly killed you, so you wanted revenge. Don't you dare for 1 second think that I won't destroy you when we go inside. We have bigger problems on our hands, and the last thing we need right now is a washed-up emperor who still thinks that his destiny is to rule over this universe to get in the way of our mission.
Like, bro, like, don't get me wrong, like, Vegeta trash talking was crazy back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But god damn, it pales in comparison to this nigga here, bro. All this nigga do, every time he open his fucking mouth, he roasting somebody, bro. He talking cash money, bro.
To destroy
oh
this
my
angel.
god.
I'm not as lax as Kakarot, Frieza, and you know that. Don't push your luck with Gohan chiming in. Vegeta, don't. We still need him.
No. I gotta put that nigga in check, bro.
Out of all people, he is the last one we need right now. He's only in this for himself. To see that Merno is dead so he could have the chance to go and try to destroy us all himself later. But with everyone else having to then also share their opinions, Piccolo went on to respond, "Now's not the time though, Vegeta. Like it or not, we still need him if we are to make sure this angel is dead. We have to set aside our differences for this." With 17 responding, "Yeah, look, I don't like Frieza either.
I don't like that nigga either, bro, but look, yeah.
It could be useful to us if that angel were to come here next." With 18 responding, "I don't like him either, but I agree. He was there to help
nigga,
us
nobody likes
before
this
during
nigga.
the tournament, so we need him." And as Goku then gets in between Frieza and Vegeta, he then went on to comment, "Look, you two, we can sort this mess out once we are done making sure that Merno is gone. In the meantime, none of us can hope to stand the chance against him like this. So we need to work together just this once. For the sake of preserving our lives here," with Vegeta responding, "You know exactly
So this is, so I want to say Merno is like, this came up before Ultra Ego, I want to say, because like, if so, what would Vegeta get? You know what I'm saying? I can't remember, like, granola, how long ago that was? Was that 2 years ago? If it's so, goddamn. If that was, then again, he might have ego. No, I don't know. We'll see.
What's going to happen once we go inside that time chamber, Kakarot. This one is on you." And with Goku having to then turn towards Frieza, he then went along to address Frieza by telling him, "I know you want Merno gone just like we do after what he did to you. So Frieza, I'm asking you, if it's a rematch you want with either me or Vegeta, you'll get it. But once Merno's gone," with Frieza responding, "You Saiyans make me sick. Once this is all over,
nigga, we don't like
the
you either,
two of
nigga.
you are mine. No tricks or any more interruptions. I wasn't planning on seeing or being..."
Bruh. We all know how that went down. You know what I'm saying? He always says this shit. Look what happened in freaking the top 5. Come on, bro. Look what happened in Ultra Vegeta. Come on, bro. Stop it. You got it right now in the actual manga. You got it right now. You know what I'm saying? But for how long though?
Here until my plans were complete. But destiny decided to take an unexpected turn. So that's what I want. Your heads on my wall when this is all over. However, while inside, I will
asking for too
refrain
much.
from killing the two of you, but I will fight you using everything I have, and I will show you both no mercy. Consider this a favor. That bastard made a fool of me several times, and even while in my golden form, I was still treated as though I was child's play to him. But no more. Once he dies, you monkey.
What the fuck is Buhan doing here? What? I'm like, I saw him and I was like, huh? Okay. This gotta be before Merno then. Golden, he ain't got black. Okay, then again, he might get black. We gotta see what the hell is Buhan doing though. Yeah, he needs you in your shit though.
Monkeys are all next. I will not be humiliated by him again. I am Lord Frieza, the mightiest tyrant the universe has ever seen. I bow to no one. And once I further my evolution, he will feel my fury and I will have my revenge. So don't expect anything from me other than wanting to see him dead. That is the only thing we all have in common. And when it's all said and done,
I'm thinking about,
I will be the one.
Did Majin Buu absorb Gohan? That's one thing I'm thinking about, bro. Did Fat Buu absorb Gohan?
To give him the final blow, a parting gift for attacking me in space. As Gohan went on to chime in, when we were inside of Majin Buu, he took us down as though we were nothing to him. But it's a good thing that Buu's body was able to take the hits that he did, otherwise we would have been goners. But even then,
He got
Goku
heals up.
barely
Everybody.
hung in
Oh,
there,
he was like
even
everybody.
with
Okay.
all of us powering him from within. With Goku having to also chime in, after learning that there were levels to Ultra Instinct, there was no doubt that his was more evolved than mine was. And I saw that firsthand after fighting him. It was like he was testing to see where I stood with him. He also nearly killed Lord Beerus. It seems as though if he wanted us all dead, he could have done it by now. But now that his plan is complete and his original body is restored, we don't know what to expect out of him now. But the Grand Priest did say that although he is seemingly unbeatable, he can be stopped one way or another. And if we can find some kind of weakness, then we can win. I don't know where he is right now, but I have a very bad feeling about this one. There is no doubt that this is going to be the real deal, but we can't just stand around and argue with each other. We need to train and come up with a plan. Me and Vegeta already have one in our back pocket, but just in case, we'll need to figure out more. So here's what we're going to do. As we only then make our way back to Kapari and Merno, Merno went along to address his brother by telling him, look at
that
you.
Nigga still on
You've become frail. I find it interesting how you were once close to being the strongest among our siblings outside of myself, but now look at you. Whis put more of a fight up against my clones than you did, slave, with Kapari responding, even if I fail, the end result won't change. You speak as though you've already seen the outcome of this situation, but you will fail. If not by us, then by the Grand Priest and the Omni Kings, as Merno went along to ask,
oh, adopted brother.
Still afraid that Moscow will die?
He's already
on
dead.
His last seconds of
that
life,
nigga already dead, bro.
Make a difference, can't
it's
you?
over for him.
Your devotion is what I hate the most. You are more loyal to him than you were to me when I was on my last seconds of life. And that's when Kapari went along to charge him by telling Merno, because no matter what we would have done to help you, the result of your passion for destruction wouldn't have changed. And as Kapari went on to attack Merno, Merno effortlessly went on to dodge each and every single one of his attacks by responding, how smart of you, brother. Perhaps you are right. Maybe I wouldn't have changed if I was spared. You lose either way, and with Kapari having to be shown backing up, he then went on to respond, for as long as there is life inside of me, I will fight until my dying breath, with Merno having to wind his fist back by responding, what a waste you are. And right as Merno went on to punch his brother, what Kapari did was he went on to duck under by surprising Merno, as Merno went on to ask, how did he do that? And it was at that moment where Kapari had found his opening by managing to land a solid shot by punching Merno in the gut by telling him, it may have been ages since we've trained, but I've always remembered your fighting patterns. It will not be as easy as you thought. And as Kapari went on to punch Merno, Merno proceeded to grab onto Kapari's fist by telling him, very good, Kapari. I wasn't expecting for you to remember my movements the way you did. However, knowing how I move will not be enough to stop me.
Nah,
your
facts.
attack actually hurts. I felt that in my guts, but that will not be happening again. Tell me something. You claim to remember and know my fighting patterns, correct? So then if what you say is true, then you won't have any problems in finding out what I'll do next. Which from that moment on, what Merno did was he ended up using his laser beams that shot out of his eyes and through Kapari's chest, sending Kapari down onto the ground, and with Merno having to oversee this and being the opportunity that Merno was looking for, he then went on to tell his brother, so much for knowing about when and where I'll strike.
I ain't looking down on that nigga too, bro. Oh my god, bro. That's your sibling, bro.
Along with the end of this entire universe. And with Merno then shown taking flight, he then continues, this world will be rebuilt. I will start a new race of angelic beings once I see my plans through. A race who are just as strong, just as noble, never to be led down the path of laziness or betrayal. I was always good to you, brother, but you are now as good as gum beneath my shoes.
Damn.
Your death will be echoed throughout the multiverse, as will the destruction of this universe. You were too concerned about saving Moscow, and this was the price you paid. Worry not. Unlike the Destroyer who suffered a slow and painful death, I am going to make this very quick for you. And with Kapari shown having to crawl his way towards Moscow, who is now seemingly dead, Kapari went on to tell him, Lord Moscow, I am so very sorry. I will not leave your side. Please hear my words. And with Merno then shown having to extend
Well,
his hand up in the air,
that's
he
a
then went on to
GG.
comment, your extinction was inevitable. There will be nothing you can do to survive this. As the energy ball above Merno is seemingly getting bigger and bigger, as Kapari went on to crawl towards Moscow, he then went on to tell him, please forgive me, Lord Moscow. I did what I could, but I simply wasn't strong
some
enough.
licks. You learned some
I
licks.
wasn't
They're
ready
better
for
than
him.
corn.
I will not let you die alone in this. Father, hear my cries.
Even though you were
Please
adopted.
forgive me. We need you. Your power is needed. Stop him. In the name of what we live to protect across the multiverse, we plead for you. Bring us back. Save the lives he threatens to rip away, please. And with Kapari grabbing onto Moscow's hand, he then told him, you were more than someone to attend to. You were my friend, Moscow. I will not let you die alone. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for always being by my side. Our death will not be in
if
vain.
anything, this nigga should have went to Universe 9 first. You feel me? If anything, he should have went to Universe 9. You know what I'm saying?
I promise. As only then, Merno then went on to launch this gargantuan blast directly on the ground as he went along to shout, this was for ripping my universe away from me. And as this blast went on to make contact, Moscow, Kapari, and everything on the planet, including the universe itself, is now beginning to shatter, with of course both the Angel and Destroyer also seen being erased. As Merno went on to open up a portal, he then went on to comment, let this be a message that is heard across space-time itself. The bells
universe
continue
bites
to
the
ring.
dust.
Open. Take me into another universe. Lead me to one.
Go to
Let
9.
the massacre continue, and as Merno makes his exit, the entire universe of Universe 3 is then shown being destroyed, as of course back with the Grand Priest went along to observe this by noticing how in fact yet another universe has been destroyed. As the Grand Priest went on to comment, I hear you, Kapari. I am sorry. Another was taken. Universe 3 has been completely destroyed, erased from the multiverse. What have you done, Merno? I must act quickly. He is beginning to move faster than I imagined him to. I must seal the realms with my power to preserve the lives he is targeting, but it would only appear as though they are not enough. Hold off long enough. These crimes will be corrected.
I hope so.
Where did he go off to this time?
And where did he
go?
go?
Back to Beerus and Whis. Beerus went on to ask Whis, do you feel that? Is it true? As Whis responds, it is.
Yep, he
Moscow
gone, man.
and Universe 3 have been destroyed. My brother as well. Merno was successful. His energy source has vanished, which means he is traveling to his next target. He's moving fast, as Beerus responds, so we must prepare then. There is no telling if he will come here or go somewhere else. As we only then go back to Kame's lookout, Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Piccolo, Majin Buu, and the androids are shown having to approach the time chamber. As Goku went on to comment, I trust that this will work, but I need everyone to be on the same page. This is the best and only shot we have to stand a chance against what's coming. As Vegeta went on to comment, Kakarot, do you think this plan of yours will work? As Goku responds, I'm not so sure of it, but it's the only option we have. Alright everyone, we're here. There's no telling
that's crazy. So Buu absorbed everybody. So damn, that's crazy. Dang, that still didn't do shit.
Survive. We will lay out a few plans and tactics to use in this fight against Merno, so I need everyone to focus.
Lock in.
Only pray that this works, as only then the
Where the two little midgets at, bro?
Story of Merno's Revenge manga chapter special then comes to a close.
Universe 3
now, this was it. This was the end of Universe 3, along with all of its inhabitants, God of Destruction and Angel, and because of this, we now understand that Merno had marked 2 universes.
Looking down on that nigga, bro. That's his own sibling, bro. Damn, bro. It's true what they say, y'all. It be your own people. It be your own people, bro. Oh my god. Universe 3 bites the dust. At least Kapari, like, he fucked with his God Destruction. You know what I'm saying? They was like these. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, God Destructions, they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But Kapari, he put up a decent fight, but he wasn't strong enough. He landed some hits. They ain't really do that much. He said it hurt, but it ain't hurt that much. Yeah, if anything, the God Destructions, they the weakest links right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the hell they gonna beat this nigga. So I mean, the Grand Priest is the best case scenario. You know You know what I'm saying? To beat this nigga. But at the same time, if like, I don't know, like if the Omni Kings disapprove his request, then GG. G fucking G. I don't know. And then on top of that, if he gets a whim of what the hell's going on, it's GG for goddamn everybody. Yeah. The odds are not in the squad's favor, bro. At all. We'll see how the shit pans out, bro. Oh, I can't see how the hell this about to end. On me. But yeah, weapon to go to the trunk. Didn't I come in? I'm talking about the fusion. You know what I mean? You better go train before y'all think about fusing again. Shit. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. You guys enjoy this reaction, man. Hit the video up with a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Bro, hit 3K. So now subscribe. Hit the bell. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Fireball on Patreon, Twitch, and the game channel. Link in the description down below. And of course, subscribe to Alex. Get up to 2 million. Nothing in the words by us, man. This nigga Merno standing no business. Go to Universe 9, cause we ain't gonna give 2 fucks about them niggas dying. No, but then again, I say that cause the Kai too. The Kai got to be there too, bro. Dog walk, the God Destruction, the Kai, and the Angel. You know what I'm saying? Cause the Angel of that universe doing a piss poor job too at the same time in the goddamn way. So yeah. Oof. Anyway, love y'all, and I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.